If you want to make your muscles more defined, you first need to build the right system. Many people train for weeks, even months, but when they look in the mirror, they still don't see that sharp, separated aesthetic look they're aiming for. The reason is usually a flawed strategy. Just lifting weights isn't enough. Just doing cardio isn't enough. Just eating less isn't enough. You need to combine everything correctly. First, understand this clearly. Building muscle and revealing muscle are two different processes. You can have muscle mass, but if there's a layer of body fat covering it, it won't look defined. The thicker that fat layer is, the less visible your muscles will be. The leaner you become, the more defined your muscles appear. That's why the first step is usually reducing body fat in a controlled and sustainable way. One of the biggest mistakes people make is extreme dieting. Very low-calorie diets may help you lose weight quickly, but they can also cause muscle loss. That leads to a smaller but softer and less athletic look. The smarter approach is creating a moderate calorie deficit. Reducing your daily intake by about 300 to 500 calories is effective for most people. This allows steady fat loss while preserving muscle mass. Protein intake is critical. To maintain and build muscle, you should consume around 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. For example, if you weigh 80 kilograms, you should aim for approximately 130 to 170 grams of protein per day. Protein supports muscle repair and reduces muscle loss during a calorie deficit. Spreading protein evenly throughout the day can also improve muscle protein synthesis. You don't need to eliminate carbohydrates. In fact, if you train with weights, carbohydrates are essential for performance. Muscle fullness is directly related to glycogen stores. When glycogen is low, your muscles look flat. Balanced macronutrient distribution is key. Consuming carbs around your workouts can improve both performance and recovery. Healthy fats are also important. Extremely low fat intake can negatively affect hormone production, including testosterone, which plays a role in muscle development. Including healthy fat sources such as olive oil, nuts, seeds, and avocados helps maintain hormonal balance. Now let's talk about training. Resistance training is non-negotiable if you want muscle definition. Cardio alone may help you lose weight, but it won't build the muscle shape that creates a defined look. Training at least 3 to 4 times per week is a solid starting point. Your program should include compound movements like squats, deadlifts, bench press, rows, overhead press, and pull-ups. These exercises activate multiple muscle groups and stimulate overall growth. Progressive overload is the foundation of muscle development. If you keep lifting the same weights for months, your body adapts and stops changing. You must gradually increase the weight, reps, or total training volume over time. Small weekly improvements lead to significant long-term transformation. The 6 to 12 rep range is generally effective for hypertrophy, but occasionally incorporating heavier low rep sets or lighter high rep sets can stimulate muscle fibers differently. The key is training with intensity. Your final reps should feel challenging. If every set feels easy, you're likely not pushing hard enough to trigger adaptation. Training volume also matters. Hitting each muscle group at least twice per week can be more effective than training it only once. However, too much volume without proper recovery can slow progress. Balance is essential. Recovery is just as important as training. Muscles grow outside the gym, not inside it. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Poor sleep can negatively impact fat loss, increase hunger hormones, and reduce testosterone levels. Avoid training the same muscle group intensely on consecutive days to allow proper recovery. Hydration affects muscle appearance as well. Dehydration can make muscles look flat. Drinking at least 2.5 to 3 liters of water per day is a good baseline for most people. There's no need for extreme water manipulation unless you're preparing for a competition. Don't underestimate stress. Chronic stress elevates cortisol levels, which can promote fat storage and potentially increase muscle breakdown. Managing stress through proper sleep, structured routines, and mental balance can significantly impact your physique. Patience is everything. The physiques you see on social media are often the result of months or years of consistent effort. Expecting dramatic changes in 2 weeks is unrealistic. A weekly fat loss rate of 0.3 to 0.7 kilograms is generally sustainable and helps preserve muscle. Slow progress is still progress. Genetics also play a role. Some people reveal their abs earlier, while others develop shoulders and arms more quickly. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on improving your own baseline. Consistency will always outperform comparison. Supplements are not magic solutions. Whey protein is convenient, but not mandatory. Creatine monohydrate is one of the most researched and effective supplements for strength and muscle fullness. However, without proper training and nutrition, no supplement will transform your physique. To summarize, create a moderate calorie deficit. Consume enough protein, train with resistance at least 3 to 4 times per week. Apply progressive overload. Prioritize sleep and recovery. Stay consistent and patient. Muscle definition is not a short-term project. It's a long-term lifestyle approach. Small improvements compound over time into noticeable transformation. If you enjoy this kind of clear, science-based fitness content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe for more detailed breakdowns like this and turn on notifications so you don't miss upcoming videos. If this helped you, make sure to hit the like button. Drop a like so more people can see this content. Subscribe to follow the journey and level up your physique step by step. And if you made it this far, definitely subscribe and leave a like to support the channel.